Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Ipob reveals how criminal gangs are funded in Southeast to malign group. Ipob reviews how criminal gangs are funded in Southeast to malign group. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, on Tuesday, June 21, accused those funding the criminal gangs in the southeast zone of masterminding the killings and kidnappings in the region. The Ipob leader Nnamdi Kanu made the allegation in a statement to newsmen in Owerri, Imo State capital, through his lead counsel Ifeanyi Ejiofor. This was after they had visited him, Kanu, at the detention facility of the Department of State Services, DSS, in Abuja last Monday. According to Ipob, the routine visit to our indefatigable client, Onyedumazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike in the Igbo, was conducted today, Monday, in line with the prevailing court order. As the day is fast approaching, the need for the final dotting of the I's and crossing the T's becomes compelling. Hence, today's visit is substantially anchored on our last-minute preparations. Oyedu is delighted with the level of preparedness as reported to him and the anticipated positive outcome come June 28, 2022. Since our briefing was purely privileged, it shall remain private until the die is cast. He further advised members of Ipob that by what you represent, you should be holy and behave holy at all times, and always be guided by his whiter than white preachings, that you should be seen to be real children of God. That is the responsibility of this generation, to protect the next generation. Hence, you should never indulge in any act capable of endangering the next generation. That anybody sending funds to the monsters' criminal gangs, desecrating and terrorizing our land, should count themselves among those fueling the kidnapping, killings, and violent crimes on our land, and should be reminded that the evil activities of these enemies of our people have given the security agencies the free ingress into our land. The downside resultant effect is that in the course of pursuing these monsters, they ended up abducting and whisking away our innocent sons and daughters caught up in the web. That the wondrous task steering the face of every Ụmụ Chineke now is to join this formidable front to resist and eradicate all forms of crimes and criminalities on our land and reclaim our land. There must be total peace on our land. That Umuchineke should snoop out the various hideouts of these marauders and flushed them out without further ado. That our land is under siege by the presence of these criminal gangs, and they can no longer be tolerated. Total cleansing of our land is demanded. That our land is holy and should be kept holy at all times. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob on Tuesday, June 21, accused those funding the criminal gangs in the southeast zone of masterminding the killings and kidnappings in the region. The Ipob leader, Nnamdi Kanu, made the allegation in a statement to newsmen in Owerri, Imo State capital, through his lead counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor. This was after they had visited him, Kanu, at the detention facility of the Department of State Services (DSS) in Abuja last Monday. According to Ipob, the written visit to our indefatigable client, Onyedumazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike in the Igbo, was conducted today Monday in line with the prevailing court order. As the day is fast approaching, the need for the final dotting of the I's and crossing the T's becomes compelling. And today's visit is substantially anchored on our last-minute preparations. Oyedu is delighted with the level of preparedness as reported to him and the anticipated positive outcome come June 28, 2022. Since our briefing was purely privileged, it shall remain private until the die is cast. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.